In the heart of West Africa, centuries ago, rose a kingdom unlike any other, the Kingdom of Dahomey, a land of power, wealth, and fear. But what truly set Dahomey apart was not just its kings or its riches, but an army that defied every expectation of the time, the Agojie, the warrior women who became the kingdom's deadliest weapon. From a young age, girls chosen to join this elite force were taken from their families and forged into soldiers. They lived apart from men, sworn to celibacy, and devoted their lives entirely to the king and the kingdom. Their training was brutal. Days filled with endurance drills, combat with machetes, spears, and muskets, and rituals that hardened them against fear and pain. Step by step, they were transformed into warriors who could march for miles without rest, scale walls in silence, and strike down enemies without hesitation. By the time they took the field, they were not seen as women, but as something greater. Fearless fighters whose chants before battle sent shivers down the spines of those who dared oppose them. European traders and explorers who witnessed the Agojie could hardly believe their eyes. They wrote with astonishment about women who fought with more ferocity than men, who charged enemy lines without breaking, who would rather die than surrender. Their reputation spread across Africa and beyond, and soon they became a symbol of terror and respect. Yet behind their glory was a darker truth. Dahomey's strength was built on conquest and the Atlantic slave trade. The Agojie were often the ones who led raids into rival villages, capturing prisoners who would be sold to European traders. This contradiction, warriors seen as protectors of their kingdom, yet also enforcers of suffering, makes their legacy one of both pride and tragedy. Still, they remained loyal to their homeland until the end. In the late 19th century, as European colonial powers sought to seize Africa, the French army marched against Dahomey. Outnumbered and outgunned, the Agojie did not hesitate. They fought with the same ferocity that had made them legends, charging fearlessly into modern gunfire, muskets against cannons, machetes against rifles. The battles were brutal, their bravery undeniable, but even their courage could not hold back the tide of colonial conquest. Dahomey fell, but the Agojie became immortal in memory. Their story, passed down through history, is one of paradox. Women who shattered every boundary, who stood as protectors, warriors, and symbols of defiance, yet who also carried the weight of their kingdom's darkest choices. And even now, their legend echoes in books, films, and whispers of history, forcing us to ask, were the Agojie heroes, villains, or both? Perhaps that is why their tale continues to fascinate, because it is not simple but filled with courage, sacrifice, and the haunting shadow of power.